Hi friends. So today I'll be going to show you how I brew my darjeeling teas using the Western method. What we have over here is a 300 ml teapot. There are two cups which are 150 ml each, and we have around 3 to 4 grams of tea. I suppose it's 4 grams. It's not exactly 3. Let me show this to you. If you're thinking which harvest this comes from, it comes from the autumn harvest of the Seeyok tea estate of Darjeeling. I procured this from a very famous shop in Kolkata. The shop's name is Usha Tea and Company. It's written in Bengali. If you're from the Bengal region, you might be able to understand or relate to the place, as a lot of people have nostalgia associated with this place. It's an old place, I would say. So, without much further talking, let's get it started. I'm warming up some water at the moment. So first what we'll do is we'll warm up the teapot and then we'll warm up the cups, and after the warming is done we'll put in the tea leaves and brew it. It's taking a bit while for the water to warm, I suppose. Um, as the water is warming up, let me discuss something about the tea as well. This tea has been like a game changer for me. Before that, most of the Darjeelings that I have been drinking, they're flavorful, no doubt they are flavorful, but the flavors are more towards the frontal side of the mouth, especially towards the nose, and it's very perfumey character of the tea which I used to like before, but this tea changed my conception because it's not just the frontal part of the mouth that it grips, but it grips the entire mouth. It's a very good Darjeeling, I would say, and a very underrated flush, autumn flush. Very few people like autumn flushes. I don't know why. I think it deserves more recognition than it should, because there's a Chinese saying. The saying goes like spring water, autumn harvest. So to understand the liquor texture of the tea, you need to drink spring teas. To understand the fragrance profile of the tea, drink autumn harvests. But again, just like every other teas, nothing is permanent. We're filling up the pot with hot water to make it warm. We'll just let it sit for a few seconds. In the meanwhile, I'll fill up my electric kettle with some more water. So now we are going to pour this water to warm these cups. And next thing we are going to do is fill the teapot with the leaves. water is warming. So the water is boiled at the moment. Now I'm going to use a stopwatch and wait for 2 minutes till I pour the water. So the idea is to use a rough around 85 to 90 degrees Celsius for Darjeeling teas, and especially high elevation teas. I would tell you why, because there are delicate flavors hidden in the high elevation teas, which need lesser temperature for getting the flavors out. And also, the teas are processed not completely like completely oxidized black teas. They're a bit under processed, I would say. Hence, lower temperature is suitable for brewing these. It is time. Let's pour in the water. I'm going to fill it till the top and cover it with the lid. Now we are going to be waiting for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the optimal time that I prefer to steep my tea in, because especially the autumn and second flushes, because I feel 5 minutes, the longer you steep, the more flavors you extract in the liquor, because we are using only one brewing session. I mean, there's only one steeping that is going to happen. I want the leaves to open up to the fullest, for the minerality to come out from the leaves. So yeah, we'll get back to you after 5 minutes. So it is about to be 5 minutes. We have 30 seconds left. What we'll be doing is we'll be throwing this warm water. We were just using this warm water for warming up the cups so that our liquor doesn't cool down soon. So yeah, it's time. We're not going to oversteep this tea, or else you might get bitter and astringent notes. I mean, bitterness and astringency is fine, but you just don't want excess of it. Excess of it might ruin the experience. So just evening out the liquor in both the cups. And there you go. You can see the liquor color. It's not that dark compared to other autumn flushes. I would say it's lighter than many autumn flushes that I have had. Now let's taste this thing. It's warm. Let me cool it down using few blows. And here goes the first sip. Cheers. Wow. Very fruity. fruit like aroma, I would say. The aroma of ripe fruits. Once the fruits ripen up, there's a certain kind of extra sugary aroma, or how can I describe it? It's the ripe one compared to the non ripe one. There's also a very nutty bite to the tea, which is very characteristically Darjeeling, I would say, which is also, as per my taste bud, is found more in the first flushes compared to second and autumn flushes. But again, it's tea, so it depends a lot on the processing actually, because black tea is the most processed tea, so a lot depends on the processing. There's a very pastry note to it as well, you know, like the flaky pastries that you get. A very biscotti kind of a base, just like expected. The aroma fills the entire mouth, not just the frontal part, which I love about this tea. To be honest, I I don't review teas which have, which are very perfumey, which are more towards the frontal part of the mouth. I like teas which extend well. So yeah, I'll be drinking rest of my tea. Happy sipping. Take care. Ciao.